Hey Sabercats, I'm Peyton.
And I'm Annalie, and we're your hosts today.
2 weeks ago, CV celebrated prom at the Denver Aquarium.
In our next segment, our reporters Cassidy and Caitlin capture some moments from our night in Atlantis.
Senior Ellie McGovern is a star player on Castleview's tennis team.
In our next segment, Katie Gage and Flynn interview her on her season and future career as a tennis player.
I've been playing since I was 4 or 5. It's just really fun to just come out and play instead of just going home or something. It's just a fun environment. Everyone on the team is super nice and fun. I just remember that if I win or if I lose, that everything's going to be the same after, so it's nothing to really stress about. I just wanted to play my best and know that when I graduate that I just played my hardest throughout high school.
Were you able to accomplish that?
Yes.
Favorite memory playing for Castleview?
Probably our tournament in Greeley. We go and stay in this terrible hotel, but it's so fun.
How'd you guys do during that?
We did really good, actually. We got, I think, 3rd or 4th place.
Are you planning on continuing your tennis career?
No, I think I'll play, but not competitively. Go play tennis.
It's never easy saying goodbye to teachers.
May, Lucas, Alicia, and Alyssa gave students a chance to say farewell to one of our most beloved teachers leaving us this year.
Well, I'm excited for the opportunities at my new school, but I'll definitely miss all the students and all the teachers and staff, so it's bittersweet. Yeah, seriously, they're definitely got to be the students and the teachers, especially the students. Shout out to my advisor, I'm totally going to miss them. So.
Cool.
I think it is going to be sad for all the students. I think he's the highlight of a lot of kids' days here at Castleview, but I think he's off to do better things, and if he's happy, then he should go. We'll all miss him so much.
Good luck with your future endeavors. If you want to see more farewell videos, go to CV Student Media's Instagram page.
Luckily, most of our teachers are staying with us next year.
One of them being Mr. Martin.
Riley and Anderson went to find out more about his legacy as a sports journalist turned teacher.
I worked for KJCT. It was kind of, technically, it wasn't second job and the third job in the business, but I worked for KJCT News 8 in Grand Junction, Colorado. Scour the wires for national sports news, but if it was happening in Grand Junction, Palisade, Fruta, I had to go out and shoot highlights of it, do stories, and basically tell the story of Western Slope sports. That was my job. Okay, so I have 2 kids, TJ and Frankie, little Frankie named after me. TJ's 14, Frankie's 11. Pretty much spend all my time now doing stuff with them or for them. They're in sports too. And so that pretty much consumes my life. My wife's name is Leslie. She works for CBS. So when I was a kid, I used to go to Dodger games all the time. We were lucky enough to have season tickets to the Los Angeles Dodgers. And back then, it was so long ago that people would bring transistor radios to the game. And I was lucky enough that I experienced Vin Scully. And I would literally sit in games and people would turn their radio on and play it for your section that you were sitting in. And think about how weird that sounds. Nowadays, if you played music or a video on your phone, what do people do? They tell you to turn it down, right? But back then, everybody wanted to hear Vin Scully broadcast the game. And I literally wanted to be the next Vin Scully. So I started to get into that in high school and college and kind of delved into that world. I wanted to be the next Vin Scully. Along the way, I developed kind of my own style, and then I started doing my own stuff. So I never really became the next Vin Scully, but he's the reason that I got into sports broadcasting. hope kids know, if you're watching this, like, you know, your teachers aren't perfect, but they do care about you. And there's something to learn in everybody. And like, if you take a look at me, like, I know it sounds super cheesy, but I'm living my dream life right now. And I know not everybody has the dream to be a high school teacher and coach, right? And I get that. But for me, this is it. And I'm like super duper happy. All right. Thank you. All right.
And that's all for this week of CVTV.
If you enjoyed this show, check out more on our Instagram at CV Student Media or on our website at cvstudentmedia.com.
Thank you all for watching this episode of CVTV and have a great day, Sabercats.